Stop letting money control your life and get control of your money the right way. Hi, I'm Robin. I'm a certified financial planner, and I created the Financial Happiness Method to help you spend, save, and invest in a way that actually feels good. This method is all about making your money work for you, so you can focus on building the life you truly want. Ready to turn things around? Well, let's dive in. Now let's talk for a second, because if you're anything like the women I work with, you probably know this story all too well. You work hard, you've got a career or maybe even a business, you're juggling all of the demands of life, and yet when it comes to money, it still feels like there's something missing. Maybe you're saying, hey, I'm investing, I'm saving, hey, I'm even budgeting. But instead of feeling confident and excited about your financial future, it just feels heavy and complicated. Or maybe you're just plain tired of the constant guilt and stress around money decisions. Questions like, am I saving enough? Or will I ever be able to enjoy my money without worrying? Keep popping up. And here's the kicker. You don't want money to just be about sacrifices and spreadsheets. You want it to be a tool that supports the life you're working so hard to build, not that the thing that keeps you up at night. Sound familiar? You're not alone. I get it, because I've been there too. And so have so many of the women I work with. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be this way. Imagine having a money strategy that feels natural, aligned with your values, and doesn't make you feel like you're constantly missing out or doing something wrong. That's what the Financial Happiness Method is all about. Turning your money into a source of calm, purpose, and genuine happiness. And together we're going to break it down so you can start feeling in control of your money in a way that feels right for you. So let's dive in. Today I'm going to walk you through something I call the Financial Happiness Method. It's a way to build a relationship with your money that brings you peace, joy, and maybe even a little fun. Yeah, you heard me right. Fun. Because honestly, we're going to be working hard for our money. It should do something for us that goes beyond just sitting in the bank. So let's take a look at this. This is my handy dandy triangle I put together. It's basically the map for creating a life where money isn't a constant source of stress. We're going to start at the bottom with being intentional, then move up to quickly being aligned, and finally get to the fun stuff with being rewarded. So let's dive in. All right, starting at the base of our triangle, being intentional. This is the foundation of the whole method. Being intentional means putting some thought behind every financial decision. No more drifting from one paycheck to the next or wondering where it all went at the end of the month. It's like giving your money a job description. And in this part of the method, we focus on 3 things. First, there's mindset. And I know, mindset can sound a little fluffy, but trust me, it's huge. If you see money as a scary thing that's always just out of reach, it's going to be tough to feel in control. But if you start seeing your money as a tool, like a good hammer, you're ready to build whatever you dream up. The goal here is to shift to a positive, empowered money mindset. No more treating money like the villain in your story. Next, we've got goal setting. And I'm not just talking about vague goals like save more or pay off debt. We're talking about goals that get you genuinely excited. Maybe it's saving for a year-long travel adventure or setting money aside for that home office you've been dreaming about. When your goals mean something to you, they're way more motivating. Plus, they'll give you a clear direction on where you're headed. And finally, there's positioning. This is where you arrange your finances to support your goals and values. Think of it like laying out money for your plan so it works for you, not the other way around. Whether it's setting up an emergency fund or finding ways to reduce debt, positioning is all about creating a stable foundation so you feel secure and ready to take on whatever comes your way. All right, moving up the triangle. Let's talk about the next side. Being aligned. This part is all about making sure your money choices match up with what really matters to you. I see a lot of people making financial decisions because they think they're supposed to. But if it doesn't feel right, it's hard to stick with it. So here are 3 ways to make sure you're aligned with your values. First up is taxes. Now I know, not exactly thrilling, but taxes are a big piece of the puzzle. If we manage them well, we get to keep more of what we worked hard for. And honestly, it's kind of fun to be smarter about taxes, right? It's like a legal way of sticking it to the man. Okay, maybe I'm getting a little carried away, but you get the idea. Then there's protection. Protection is like the safety net you put under your financial goals. This could be insurance, an emergency fund, or just knowing you've got a little extra set aside. Life is unpredictable, and having protection in place means you can handle those curveballs without everything falling apart. You're building something solid, and you want to keep it safe. Finally, choices. This is where we take a step back and make sure our choices line up with who we really are. It's all about being true to what feels right for you. Maybe you don't care about a fancy car, but love to travel. That's cool. Being aligned means spending and saving in a way that feels natural and genuine. No need to copy what anyone else is doing, okay? All right, let's move on to the last side of the triangle, and honestly, the most fun one, being rewarded. This is the part where we get to enjoy the fruits of our hard work. Because let's be real, what's the point of all this financial planning if we're not getting anything out of it? Okay, so first up here is spending. I know spending often gets a bad rap, but here's the thing. Spending is not the enemy. Mindless spending? Sure, that can be a problem. But spending money on things that are genuinely making you happy, that's the good stuff. It's about treating yourself to things that bring you joy and making memories you'll look back on with a smile. So go ahead, plan for those splurges. Next, we have sharing. This is one of the most rewarding ways to use money, giving it to others. Whether it's supporting causes you love, helping out family, or just surprising a friend with coffee, sharing brings a kind of happiness that goes way beyond material stuff. Plus, it's nice to know you're making someone else's day a little bit brighter. And finally, passion. This is about putting money toward the things that light you up. Maybe it's that cooking class you've always wanted to take, or learning a new instrument, or getting out into the world to explore. Whatever it is, passion spending is where you let your money work to make you feel alive. So let's bring it all together. The financial happiness method is about being intentional, staying aligned, and feeling rewarded. It's about making money a tool to build the life you actually want, not just the life you think you're supposed to have. And the great thing is this method isn't about being perfect or having it all figured out. It's about taking small, intentional steps toward a happier, more fulfilled life. So thanks for hanging out with me and walking through the financial happiness method. I hope you leave here today with some new ideas and maybe leaving a little spark of excitement to make money work for you. Cheers to your financial journey and happiness. Go ahead and follow me and like this video.